these have been pretty fun. I am doing an extended after this, so if that's something that interests you, you can see in the description box below. Talks about where you can, how you can do that. I guess what I also want to say is, so it's a members only channel where I'm putting the extendeds, and it's $9.99, and it gets you access to everything, all the extendeds, all the messages. Like I have a daily medicine that I'm doing with a new deck that's really fun, and just kind of like there are rituals in that I'm sharing out of the book. It's just a really kind of cool thing. There's two tiers. The first tier is $9.99, which gets you all of that, all of the content, and then we'll do like lives once I have like people that are getting on. We'll just set a time to do lives, and I'll do card pulls for everybody. And for $10 more for the month, it gets you a free reading from me, a personal reading. So that would mean either a phone call, or I can make a video and like send you the link to it. There's lots of options. So that's a $10 increase from the all the extends and extended. So you're getting basically a half an hour reading for $10. So that's kind of cool, and I just wanted to share that with you. So we'll start in with your reading. And this is about the person that you feel got away. Like we're tapping into their energy, like what's going on with them, how are they feeling, what's their life like. We're snooping. We are definitely snooping here. So angels, spirits, guides, ancestors, thanks so much for these fun readings. And we're tapping into the person on Gemini's mind now. Collective Gemini's, the one that got away. We want to know about their person. We want to know all of it. What are they doing? What are they doing, and how are they feeling? Well, Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like this is talking about like owning your power, maybe making some money. Definitely not hurting for money, I feel like, right? Seven of Wands. I feel like they're feeling overwhelmed about something. It could be about coming back toward you. Yeah. They want to say like, hey, can we have a new beginning? They're really struggling with it. Seven of Wands. Like they have all these messages coming in, but they're wondering, right? Should I do it? Should I not do it? I want to. So the Hermit card comes out. So hopefully they're talking to their higher self about coming in correct, right? Coming in, owning their power with no doubts in their mind. And I kind of feel like this is what they're kind of thinking about. They're thinking about coming back toward you. And they're just like talking to their higher self, like, how do I do it? How can I do it? Tell me if this person could think or could say something to Gemini. What would they say? I want to feel that way again. Oh, tell me more. We both know I'm not the one for you. My life is not as together as it seems. I'm afraid to contact you. I regret lying to you. And that's what they're thinking about in the Hermit. I hope one day you can forgive me. So I feel like they're feeling pretty guilty, to tell you the truth. Can you hang on a second? I'm going to go shut my window. I opened it because it was hot, and now I feel really kind of cold. It is definitely sun shining out here today, but I think it's probably only like maybe, I don't even know if it's 50 degrees. It's cold. It's pretty cold out there. Okay, So we're going to get this Island Tarot. Thanks. Sorry for the interruption. We're going to get this Island Tarot. This is kind of specific messages. So we're going to see like really deep. Okay. Tell me what's happening. They want to call you. They want to say I love you. I'm thinking of you. That's what they want to do. We both know I'm not the one for you is clarified by many options. I feel like maybe your person either thinks that you have many options, or they're saying like I'm somebody who has, a lot of, well, it talks about one night stand. So maybe they're just a person who is a love 'em and leave 'em kind of person, right? My life isn't together as it seems. And I feel like what they're afraid of here is they're afraid of being left. That's how come they keep a bunch of people on the key ring here. Like, that's how come they have a lot of options. Because if they are just casual, then no one can really ever abandon them, So I feel like that's kind of, what they're feeling like. I'm afraid to contact you. I feel like they could have another person in their life. Or they think you do. Right? I regret lying to you. So that maybe they ran away. It's kind of like the same thing as the other card. It's like afraid of intimacy. They're afraid of it because it always ends. Like every time they give their heart away or ever have. Then this could be way back to when they were little. But I feel like they just run away. They abandon people because they're scared to be abandoned. You guys could even be like reflecting this to each other. Like you both feel like this. But he or she in this pile, your person does wanna call. They want to text you something is going on in their head. So let's see what these cards have to say about this relationship. Tell me how this person on Gemini's mind is feeling. What are they doing? What are they doing? So far it looks like, they're scared of abandonment issues. And even though they really care about you and think about you and stuff, and they're even thinking about how they could come back toward you, they know the truth about themselves. Like, I can't commit. That's what it's saying. I can't commit to one person. It's not who I am, right? And the reason is because they're scared of being rejected, right? And they regret that they're like that. They're addressing it right now. I feel like they're in their dark night of the soul and they're analyzing it. Why do I feel like this? Why am I so afraid? Why am I so afraid of being without, or being rejected? What happened to me? What happened to me? I'm going to ask that in the extended. I'm just going to write that down. What happened to me? And this would be your person, right? What happened to me that, I feel this. It's kind of like there's a big, like, place in them that's broken. It's talking fragmented. Like, think about what that looks like. Shattered, right? So there is that about them, and you don't know it. Or they don't know if you know it. But that's the truth of them. That's why they always have third party situations. They just can't do it. And it's all because of this. And so this is what your relationship is teaching this person something about that. Like, is it really that they're afraid? Why are they afraid? You know, what is this dark night? You know, what is it that they're having to face right now from their childhood, most likely? You know, it's like this fear. Like, if I love someone, they reject me. I am never enough for anyone. Where does that come from for your person? You know, I feel like that's what they're doing. I feel like they're really, yeah, healing some inner child stuff and understanding what that does to their human as a person. And like, you know, like this little stuff happens when you're a little kid, it fragments you, and you realize it has had a huge impact on your human being. And you're wondering, like, if I could heal that, if I really did heal this, who would I be then? Without the regret, without the fragment feeling. Like, who would I be then? Would I still need a lot of people? How would I be? Oh, this person is healing so much, you guys. They're healing so, so, so much. This is really beautiful. This is like the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like there's truth coming in for this person in this dark night. You know what happens in the dark night? You go into the Hermit. It's right here. Right in that first top row, you know? They're in there talking about it. Like, how can I stand up and be the person that I know that I am? They're feeling the connection to all that is. They definitely are. So, Wheel of Fortune, and then Mercury comes in. So this could be about, you know, communication. And I feel like the communication is between, you know, their higher self and them, honestly. I know I always go down this area, don't I? I start by making it about your relationship and I end up making it about someone's soul journey, but it's so true. I feel like they're releasing all of this stuff, like once they're like seeing it, they're like, oh my god, this has everything to do with when I was 5 years old, or when I was 2 years old, or when I was 10, right? I was this year old, and then I realized something. I was fragmented. Something happened and it just shattered me, and I've just felt since that day that there was something wrong with me and my love, and I'm not worthy of it even. Wow, this is some heavy energy, Gem. So whoever this person is that you thought got away, they're going through a lot. I feel like they want to send a message in. They want to send a message and they want to make a new beginning with you because they're going into a transformation. It is this very situation that put them there. You know, it's clear to see. Um, let's see what the romance angels have. I feel like, yeah, I feel like something's happening with the way they feel about commitment. It's changing from the way it was before. Like, oh, not these ones. These ones. Sorry. Romance angels. Angels, can you give me some messages about this person on Gemini's mind? Tell me what the angels know about this person on Gemini's mind. Show me the truth about this person. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. We'll clarify that. So I don't know if they feel like you didn't love them. I kind of feel like they feel like no one's ever loved them. I feel like, it's kind of like back to that little childhood wound, like they're clarifying the rejection. They're clarifying the shattered little kid. And it's because this person wasn't loved back. And so what this causes in their human being is, to just, it's clarified by the deception card, so, which is like devil energy. So this could mean like it causes them to like be somebody that they're not, act like somebody that they're not. They put on personalities according to what somebody's like feeding them, like, what do you need me to be right now? I'll be that. And then they're never really true to themselves. And honestly, I don't know if they really even know who they're capable of being, because I don't think they've ever felt um, lovable. And I feel like they just like this happened really young. And I don't know what happened, but their parents rejected them or made them feel that way. Like that's how they felt when whatever happened happened. Like I'm not important. No one gives a fuck about me. You know, this causes a lot in a little kid, if you feel like, if you really think about it, like the mask that they would put on, like after that, like they learned a big lesson, like something happened and a parent rejected them or whatever and made them feel unimportant. And so after that, they start reading other people. They're reading the room. Like, what do you need from me? What do you need from me? What do you need from me? You know what I mean? And they never really, they just want to make everybody happy, but they never ever try to love themselves, because they just don't even know that they have the value. They don't find value in themselves. And this is sad. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. So I don't know, but maybe this person had a certain thing in mind, and honestly, maybe it's talking about you, you know, like you're not their usual type, and they don't even know what to do with the info, because they feel so much. I can see it. They feel so much, but they're like, they don't know what to do with it, and they don't trust that there's anything in them that's worth loving. They just feel like, well, no one's gonna fucking love me, dude. So I might as well just be this temporary person and get what I want and then move on. Okay. This person feels very comfortable around you. And I feel like they also feel young. Like you guys play together. You have fun together. You might travel. Maybe you travel together. Maybe on the water. There's a boat here. Maybe you went to Venice. Streets of water. I don't know. They do want to tell you. They do want to tell you that they love you. I feel like they might have addictions that you don't know about. But I'll tell you what else they do know is that they know you, they realize that you guys have something bigger than, you know, a, a one night stand. You know what I mean? Like it meant more to them than that. What they're feeling, the connection is here, Spirit is saying past life relationship, Gemini. So the reason that there's so much going on inside of them is because they recognize you. And it's a love feeling they know from you. They felt it before, but it's brand new, remember? Like they've been feeling unlovable since they were little. I don't know what they're doing to like get by, but they're just reading the room. They're reading the room, and they become whatever they need to be to other people. And they learned this a long time ago, you know? But when they met you, there was something different. There was something very, very different. and they know it. They just, maybe they don't have words for it, or maybe it's a mind-blowing thing. You know what I mean? Um, Maybe they're wondering if it was real at all. I don't know. Because I feel like they're very confused here. But I also feel like they're on their way to like healing. You know, I can see that too with it's like they're figuring out this child thing. And honestly, I mean, like something like that, it takes a minute or two, right? Because you almost have to process it and then reframe it. Maybe like where it fits into your soul plan, you know? And honestly, like with this particular thing, like I can't help but notice, like, Gemini, you're a huge part of this person's awakening. You know what I mean? You're just a bigger part of it than you know. And that's just beautiful and cool, right? They felt something with you. It was familiar. It's because you've loved him before. And you still do. That soul recognition, you both recognize each other. I know it. I can see it. And I just feel like you don't even realize what you're healing in this person. I would imagine that you are. I feel like you must be healing because I see them doing it. So I kind of feel like you probably are too. But what I'm saying is, like, I feel like you guys should really start looking at it from your soul's perspective, like, and this is a brilliant plan that you met on a certain day at a certain place in the weirdest way. Why'd you meet them? You know, that's what I'm seeing with this past life relationship card. Okay, Spirit, tell me some messages about this person on Gemini's mind, and like where they're at, and what does Gemini deserve to know about this person? Let's see, where did it go? Oh my gosh. Well, that was a lot of work. That might be a message. Twin, oh my God. Gemini. Man, I can't believe how weird that is. Like, I took it out of the other deck because I didn't want it to even come out. And here it is for you. Let's see some more messages. But that's what Spirit is saying. Like, you deserve to know that, Gemini. If you had doubts about it before, don't. Romance. Cupid arrow. And embrace. Through each other, you find missing pieces. What did I tell you? Okay. All right, so another twin flame reading for the books, right? There must be some major shifts going on in the twin flame journey right now. All right, so I think I'm going to leave it there, and I'm going to take the rest into the extended. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get some details about what happened to your person when they were a kid. I want to know why they feel unlovable. Don't you? And then I'm going to ask how you're doing. So I hope I see you over there. If not, I hope you enjoyed this. I love you guys. Have a good day.